Hello, everybody. Lovely to connect here with you. My name is Marcy Regan, and I am a spiritual business mentor, a money activator, and I am absolutely thrilled to be part of this amazing event that my soul sister Aisling Mooney is organizing for us all. And this really is a really important time to be doing this work, to coming together because when I was tuning in with the energies, we'll say it for each month, because I also have trained as a color therapist. So I give color readings every month, tapping into the energy. And July is a very powerful month. And so is August. We are actually being prepared. So May, June, and July is really preparing us for the energy of August, and we've got the Lions Gateway as well on the 8th of August. So this is just an amazing time to come in here and be blessed amongst such wise spiritual change makers, light workers, leaders. And so when I heard about the topic of this Angel Cafe, Spiritual Millions, I was like, yes. I definitely want to be part of this. So I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes to join me live and say hello to you before I get going, because since I got out of bed this morning, my guides have been driving me off my rocker saying, dude, they're even told me what to wear. Wait till I tell you why I was told to wear this top. They're so clever. I love their humor as well. Hi, Tanya. Lovely to see you, Colette. Moya, great to see you. Hi, Marie. Hi, Orla, darling. And Orla also told me that actually today, the 5th of July, 2022, is the highest vibrational energetic day that has ever been on the planet. So this day is being poured with high frequency. So we are going to harness that power. Okay. So, there's nothing haphazard here. Hi, Carmel. And that's what I love about this work. So say hello. And I will also be sharing as well my little golden nugget, that if I was, when I was starting out, and if I, what would I actually want to have known. So I'll share that at the end. That'll keep you in suspense. So let me talk a little bit about money, and then I'm actually going to go straight into the energy, and I'm going to share as well about why this top, what my guides have been telling me. So first of all, what's really important for you to know is about the truth, the divine truth about money. Money actually is an energy, and its frequency, the frequency of and the potency of money is, in its pure form, is love and appreciation. Yes, you heard me right. However, what has happened is that through many centuries, through lots of different control, that and also the wisdom, the wise people knew this, but they lost the run of themselves. They went straight into their ego, and they were like, no, we want to have this power. We're going to slowly and surely give messages to the collective that money is not good, that money is greedy, that there's this icky feeling. But actually, there are two things that are the most powerful energies that have been blackened, and part of my job, and I'm sure amongst all of you, your job is to change this, is that money and sex, it's the highest frequency, and it's a very powerful energy when you're tuning in to the pure frequency of love, right? And these two topics are the two topics that are not talked about. They make people very uncomfortable, and we really have got to heal our money stories and the messages that have been projected on us as a collective. And guess what? Because we are light workers, we have agreed to be on this planet. The most amazing Aisling Mooney has been tasked and given the job to create this space for all of us to thrive so that we can remember the divine truth. Now, I got channeled about 3 years ago, this download around the truth about money, but also the various requirements and steps about how you can have more money. And one of the biggest things about having more money is that you've got to be grounded, and you've got to clear your energy, and you've got to be steady, because money goes to that which is grounded and steady. So what you need to know is that your natural state of being is to be wealthy, to be a woman that feels that she feels and is living and experiencing this spiritual millions vibration, frequency, and that is letting go of whatever has gone before her up to this moment. So when I got up out of bed this morning, I was thinking, what am I going to wear? And I was guided to this top. And what I heard is, wear this top, look at the top. And when I looked at the top, I saw all these chains. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And this is what we're going to do today, in today's session, is we are going to remove the chains that have been put on you, projected on you, maybe that you've taken on. We're going to remove those, and you, my darling, you're going to really feel into yourself, because I'm not going to tell you what to do, because you're a wise soul. You know what to do. But the thing is that with these chains, you are not able to access. So the image I'm getting is that there is this whole amazing world for you. There is this unimaginable world in reality for you. However, you have got to go through certain initiation processes to be able to access this, because it's wealth and being a millionaire. Do you know what it's about? It's about who you become. Because the person that is living multiple and has multiple millions, they are showing up in the world. They are doing different things in their lives. They're running their business in a different way in comparison to someone that, let's say, is making 100,000 euros a year, right? It's actually, the money is the reward for you living the fullness of your soul, claiming your divine right to thrive, which is your number one purpose. So a lot of people are asking, what is my purpose? What am I meant to do? Who am I meant to serve? Your number one purpose is to actually be wealthy, doing the work that you came here to do. And you know what that work is. But the thing is with the divine, is that you have to start, even as if you feel you don't know. It's when you take that step, then you're given the next step and the next step and the next step. And therefore, the divine are going to reward you. And it's a win-win, because when someone is buying your services, buying your products, the transformation happens in the transaction. So actually, by you showing up and allowing somebody to pay you, because you are the link between the divine and the earth, we are the channel, we are the connectors. They need us to be in the room and showing up, otherwise they can't do their work, because we are the conductors. And I have even seen people will say, oh my God, I bought your program, I bought your course, and immediately they got a call about something. They checked their bank account, and an unexpected Money arrived because the transformation happens in the transaction. So are you with me? So I'm going to now go straight into the energy. And I'll just say a quick hello here. Hi, Geneva. I hope I pronounced your name right. Tracy, lovely to see you. Hi, Gudrun. Madeline, great to see you. Hi, Sharon. So we're going to go straight into the energy because I'm feeling a real bubble, and I'm going to see. This is a transmission. I don't know what's going to come in, but I know that what's going to come in is exactly what is needed, right? Because we're all being called to step up. So you can step up the easy way by literally going with it, being brave, or you can step up the hard way by resisting it. Okay, and the resistance really is not the way to go. So I want you to take a breath in, and on the out breath, I just want you to blow any and all of other people's energies that could be in your field, consciously or unconsciously, through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. I want you to take another breath in. And on the out breath, I'm laughing now, but I want you to really connect and allow the words that I've shared with you just in the last 11 minutes to land into your body, land into your energy. Okay, I'm straight being drawn to your third eye. So there's something that you're not seeing. There is a story that you're telling yourself. So because I work with the ancient divine feminine wisdom, my job really is that I heal the female field of consciousness. So all the memories, and that doesn't matter whether you're a male or a female, because we all have both those energies within us. But the thing is, what maybe people don't realize is that the collective fields, so the female field of consciousness, we are all connected to that. So any wrongdoing that has been done to a woman is felt through the field of every woman. Every wrongdoing done to a man, or to the male energy, to the masculine energy, every person will feel that energy as well. So my job is generally to really heal the female field of consciousness. So what we're doing here is we're really healing and removing, cancel, clear, delete, destroy the memory that's in the field of consciousness. That's preventing you, and it's going to be different for everybody because we're unique. That's the wonderful thing. We are unique. So it's going to be, there's something that you're not seeing. So I'm just going to remove that. It's like that I'm taking away glasses that you weren't seeing, that, and now I'm giving you a new lens, a brighter lens. Yeah, I'm being shown it's like you're opening up the curtains and you can see more clearly. And I'm seeing this beautiful, gorgeous golden light coming down of the highest consciousness straight into your third eye and into your cheeks and your beautiful face, so you can recognize the beauty of your soul, the beauty of you. Acknowledging yourself, who you have become in this moment. So I'm being told to say it doesn't have to be this way. So wherever you are in your life, whatever isn't working or whatever is working, there is a higher perspective that you're being called to step through and experience. So this is the unimaginable life. The life that you're like, oh my God, right now in your current frequency and vibration based on your experience, you couldn't imagine this life. But it's like just really opening up the field of the unimaginable life. It doesn't matter. You don't have, because sometimes when we name things, I want you to come with me on this journey and I want you to land and walk with me. And we're doing this together. We are on our path, but we're linked together and we are walking together into our I'm going to ask them to bring in the unimaginable life for you. And I want you to connect with how it feels. Maybe there's a color, the sensation. Where does it resonate in your body, in your energy? And I want you to walk through this portal. This is a portal. And as you're walking through this portal, it is removing the chains. It's removing the stories. It's removing the dramas. It's removing the untruths that have kept you bound in lack. It's an illusion. Lack is an illusion. You might have to get up if you're not. I feel I want to get up. You want to get up, because I can feel it stuck on your on the lower parts of your body, because this is you being seen. This is you taking a stand, moving your legs, letting go of the chains, and I can see that these chains are removing from you. And what are you doing? Because there's so much interest in focus on what'll I do? This is all you're doing. And then you're going to take your legs out of those chains and see how you feel. See how you feel. This is real. This is divine. And this is the path to your spiritual millions. Note I didn't say million. Notice that Aisling didn't say million. She said millions. Because we are being called up, and the divine need us to have that abundance in our hands, to live and experience it. Because we're going to do good with it. We're going to channel that money. We are going to raise the frequency. We are going to vibe and create this heaven on earth, which is what we're here to do. And we do that with us first and with our tribe. And this is why it's so important to have a spiritual, high vibe, encouraging, wise group of people around you to remind you that whatever you're seeing out there, whatever the media are telling you, that it's not true. So now I'm going to ask Goddess Isis, I want you to stay in the energy, what her message. So Goddess Isis came to visit me about 4 years ago, and she said, you are the voice of the ancient divine feminine, and you're being tasked to heal the female field of frequency. And she showed me the grid of the female consciousness, and I've tuned in since. It's probably 4 years ago now, or maybe 5, and we've done great work. The grid is really, really healing, and it's important for women to really claim their wealth, because Women, the truth is that women are the creators. We are the gods. We are our, yeah, it's a natural for us, just like Mother Earth. Go and look at Mother Earth and she will show you what you are. The abundance, the creativity, but she knows when to pause. She knows when to rest. She knows when to work. She knows too that nobody will walk all over her. Look at all these earthquakes we're seeing, waking people up, saying, what? You think you've got the power? Because she's bringing us back to this divine wisdom of love and abundance. Now let's see what she's got to say. I want one card, okay? Give me one card. Oh, look what's come up. Healing the divine masculine. Healing the divine masculine. Osiris rises. Unbelievable. So, I'll put the card underneath this video, okay? So I won't go into I'll just quickly skim through what messages I'm being asked to speak. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. So this is really, really important. So the inner masculine and the inner feminine need each other. And when they're in good inner relationship with us, we feel like healthy, whole human beings. We are able to live as ourselves in the world in a relatively peaceful, creative, and enjoyable way. When there's damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our own truths, in knowing what our truths and values are, and in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. So this also is about claiming it, taking a stand. We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power and they have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength, protection, and honoring of the self in all its uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and are happy to just love and be that person and allow others to do the same. So I'm going to go straight into the invocation, okay? So what I'll do here is this now will actually raise your vibration, and it will help you stand in your power, and your power is love, okay? So when I say these words, you're to repeat them, and I want you to really say them with feeling and with observing how it affects your body, okay? Man of power, man of fire, man who liberates heart's desire, man within, man without, man stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, man divine, man of love, man of earth, man heaven above. Your strength, my strength. Your power, my power. Your love, my love. Integrity, honor, compassion, protection, tenderness, stability, passionate attention, man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of heaven above. And now I'm just going to bring in the Rose Alchemy, which would be a nice balance and message to close this session. And here I really want you to, as I'm tuning in here, I want you to say that I claim my spiritual millions now. I claim my spiritual millions now through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. So, the rose message and healing that will seal in this for you is this. So this is royal. This color is spiritual. And it's got a lovely shade. It looks kind of more pink there, but it has a lovely kind of a lilac-y rose. So here it is. Here's the message. First of all, I want you to imagine here that this is sitting on your heart. I speak to you of power, the power of transformation. I hold the key to this process. I am the wisdom keeper of the other worlds and your link between the planes of existence. I am masterful and wise. I create clear pathways within your fields for graceful movement through the realms. In my spin comes change, the releasing of the old and outworn patterns and programs, clearing away the debris to birth anew. I bring inner wisdom, the light within. Let thine eye be single, for all will be seen in clarity. Do not judge, but look within. Breathe me in to the third eye chakra. So just breathing that into the third eye chakra. If you have drawn this rose today, you are being invited to look at issues around clarity, clear thinking, and the willpower to take action. And now just feel that beautiful flower rose in your heart as well. And that is going to help you live more of a heart-based reality. So cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. That was very powerful. It was amazing. And so my golden nugget that I wanted to share with you, if I had my time over again, what would be the one thing that I would have wanted to know? And it's this, it's that I want you to start imagining you being the millionth spiritual soul. And everything you do, you ask, is this what the me that is living my spiritual millions, is that what she's saying yes to? Is that what he's saying no to? Is that what I am meant, I would be doing? And I would really invite you then to really start seeing there might be a couple of things that you could start implementing in your life, and you will find that all of this thing about spiritual millions has got to do with who you become and the impact you're making. And so I remember having that guidance years ago, and I thought I wanted to be a six-figure entrepreneur. And I thought, okay, what would a six-figure entrepreneur be doing? What would they be saying yes to? What would I be saying no to? I stopped meeting people for coffees because I was giving away free coaching, wasting my time. I was giving, being all things to all people. I stopped doing that. And I started to really focus on myself. I went and used to get my hair. I thought I'd be getting my hair washed and blow dried every week. So I started to do it every 6 weeks because that's all I could afford. And within 4 months, I actually broke into the six-figure reality. So I know this works. So that would be my biggest golden nugget to say, the power of our life is the power of the questions we're asking. So start living like the spiritual millions person that you truly are. So it would have been absolute pleasure to be in here to share this with you. And if you would like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Marcia_O'Regan. That's Marcia_OREGAN. Or you can, if you want to find out who you are on a soul level, so you can stop telling yourself the stories of you're not this and not that, then you can also access my free soul color personality, which is www.glowyourtruecolors.com/numerology. And I look forward to connecting with you in here. And if you have any questions after this, then put a comment and I will take a look at the comments and support you in living your millions, your natural state of being. Take care, my darlings. All the best. Enjoy this amazing community.